Test, test. All right.
And his name is John Cena.
What's up, Sword? Thanks for doing that.
Don't fuck with me! I have the power of God and anime on my side! Wait,
Alright. Looks like even though I haven't streamed for a couple weeks, nothing broke. No technical difficulties. Isn't that amazing? Let's get, I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking, what is it called? A finger-licking good dating simulator booted up here. And I gotta get this screen capped. How you been? It's been a minute. Okay, hang on a second here. Wow, that's quite the audio. It's almost redlining. I might need to turn this down just a little bit. Hang on, game capture. Here, how about this? Let's reboot that, because I didn't see that video because I was trying to get Streamlabs to work. So let's boot that up again for a second time. Pericoronitis. I have no idea what that is, man, but I hope it's not bad, and I hope you get through it. Alright, let's watch this intro video. Oh my goodness, there's rivals in this game? The best friend? The professor? Alright, that was pretty rad. Continue? I haven't even started a game yet. Okay, hang on. Settings real quick. Okay, the settings are pretty basic, it seems. Severe gum pain. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that can happen. I know. I didn't know that's what it was called, but yeah, I had to get all mine removed. I got it done after final exam, so it didn't screw up anything with school, because I needed like a couple days in bed after, and some people needed even longer to recover. So, I hope you're okay though. Oh, you're gonna be Canada. My name is Canada. Please, Colonel Sanders, cover me in your gravy, baby. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You can stay in the moment forever. Or you can wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. I can't believe that this was on beat with the notification. Lumi, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay, hang on. Throw the clock out. You know what? Smack that clock. Up and at it. Okay, now that that's done. Hang on a second here. I'm gonna do something. I'm just gonna shrink the webcam down just a bit. There we go.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large.
Yeah, I guess text-to-speech thought that was too much.
A number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese,
Alright.
and a large soda.
I'm gonna make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right. He took his hedgehog fucking quilly dick out and pissed all over my fucking wife. And I said, that's disgusting. So I'm making a call-out post on my twitter.com. I think you mean X. Shadow the Hedgehog You've got a small dick. It's the size of this walnut, except way smaller. Alright. Lumi and Shadow the Hedgehog, it's on site. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. Let's daydream. Let's think about the future. It's here, finally, the first day. So many dishes to prepare. So many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're a stinky boy! All the girls or Colonel Sanders are gonna think I'm stinky. Also, was that BTS? Up in the... Was that a BTS poster? I didn't look at it until just as I clicked away. Those boys looked like they were BTS. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the UCSAL. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam! Hey, baby girl! She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. I think we love Miriam. Alright, say it, Sword. Good morning, Canada. Are you excited for your first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, I'm, Because I sure am. Excited and a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. Whoa! We got a raid coming in from Lizzie Gizzy Guy. Thank you so much for the Lizzie raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Thank you so much. We're playing the Colonel Sanders dating sim today. I've never played it. I'm not even much of a dating sim or anime guy, so this is going to be, I don't know, 90 minutes to 2 hours of some wild stuff. Welcome in, Raiders, though. I appreciate it. My name's Adam. I'm Canadian, as the stream title says. And we do variety games. We're playing some Pokemon later. What were you guys playing over at Lizzie's channel? I am not Cosmic Joke. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm 2% better looking, and you were 2% more, or 200% more Canadian. Game Life 90. Thank you so much. I'm 2% better looking, and you're 200% more Canadian. Is a lot a game, or is a lot something different? Aaron Sucks at Gaming 12. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm 2% better looking, and you're 200% more Canadian. Congratulations. Variety games, oh, that's good. It's fun to kind of do a variety stream and poke around. I've been doing a lot of one-offs lately. Playing like a main game and then mixing some one-offs and then jumping over to this, that, and it's a nice way to keep things fresh. So, by the way, Sword, I agree. I'm actually more of a Popeyes guy, but up in Canada, we also have Mary Brown's, and Mary Brown's is very good fried chicken as well. Their spicy, the Spicy Mary is their spicy chicken sandwich. And the pickles on that are the best fast food pickles I've ever had. A zip bomb. I don't even know what that is. Oh, spinning a wheel with games. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's a lot of fun. I've seen that, but we usually just go into the Discord and I'm like, hey, here's like 6 stupid games I'm thinking about. What do you guys think? And then we usually pick 1 or 2 of them and put them on a list. That's from Digimon. That Digimon, because, you know, obviously for a friend is, oh gosh, what's the name of that? Lilithmon. Here, I'll even type it out for you. You can Google that. It's totally safe for work, by the way. That's 100% from Digimon. I mean, here's the thing. I think you know the internet, I know the internet, so if you want to start adding some extra terms to the end of that, you'll find some stuff. Actually, continue to ignore this game and chat with you guys. Digimon in Japan is actually aimed more at, like, preteens or early teenagers, like 11, 12, 13, 14, I believe, rather than a kid's show, so it does get a little bit more mature at times. Or Lumi's right, it's for virgin adults, too. Anyway. What's that?
It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail?
Oh, hang on, Miriam. We're at cooking school for that very reason. Classic Miriam. Raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. We also do bad voice acting on this channel. For new people. Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Is she going to be our total, like, our long-lost love interest or whatever? Or is she whatever it's called? I don't know the anime terms.
But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up.
Damn, you can get a cooking degree in 3 days? Why didn't Nick do that? He went to a real culinary school. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Hey, we don't kink shame. I might kink ask why, but I'm not gonna kink shame her. Thanks, Lizzie. I appreciate it. Have fun eating dinner, doing whatever it is you're going to do the rest of your day. I appreciate you bringing your people here. I will do my best to reciprocate that at some point in the future. Never had Raising Cane's, Lumi. Don't have it in Canada. Could you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? No. Let's build her up. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read?
The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget.
I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Ichiban?
I've been waiting so long to meet that handsome fellow I could call my own.
I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking. As you talk up Miriam, you can feel her nerves begin to ease.
You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all, and if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself?
You can definitely believe it. Oh, I can't believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground.
Hey!
That name is a tragedy. Oh my gosh. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Well, we haven't met the Chicken Man yet, Arcadia. We're currently talking to anime girls, and I believe the game has actually made me an anime girl, but I don't know yet. Ah, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
You leave Canada's shins alone, they're perfectly normal shins.
Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. Know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel special and better than everyone. Screenshot.
If anyone knows what perfect shins look like, it's us.
We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man-Man. Stops to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. So this guy, we got someone who's double caked up, or double biscuited up, in KFC terms. Van? Rang? Never been sure what their range. That's a JoJo character. That is a fucking JoJo character. Is that not? I've seen 3 episodes of JoJo, and I can tell that's a JoJo character. You guys know more than me. Never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. The first day of school about to start, there's no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam.
See you later, losers!
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. That's from Akame ga Kill? Okay. He's the next JoJo. Okay, good to know.
Oopsie. I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. This should do the trick.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you?
My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old.
Paper towel now! Paper towel now! What is working?
I am
Paper
deeply
towel
disturbed.
now!
Welcome in, Paper. Welcome in, Yvette. Welcome in, Nick. Thank you so much for the sub. I greatly appreciate it. 49 years. I can't believe you've been subscribed that long. It's crazy. You should not be disturbed by this. Nick, you can get a cooking degree from this university in only 3 days. How much time did you spend in school? You got ripped off, man. Also, please let me know if the audio needs adjusting. This game sounds loud to me, but I don't know how loud it is for you guys. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Canada. So, you gonna make me hold this door all day?
Nope.
With that, the young man walks in the building ahead of you. 10% too loud? How's that? I took it down 3 decibels. And with that, oh, okay, we did that.
Is it just me, or is he kind of cute?
I think it's just you, Miriam. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. I don't know who that is. It kind of looks like Kyle MacLachlan, but more bald. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. I wonder if a detective's gonna come into this room and start kicking the shit out of teenagers. Scruffy-looking Pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable! Sprinkles. No, quiet down, everyone.
Who's this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL.
Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
No, I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then, he walks in. Oh my god! Cover me in your gravy! It's right here, please! Oh, I want to grab his biscuits! You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student, his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. That's true, the professor does not have pants on. But he's a dog, so it's okay.
It's him! It's...
Where's my favorite student? Harland! Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot?
Fuck, what was this one? Oh, maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. No one talks to my friend like that.
You both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. What's with all your really weird insults? Seriously, my name's right there on screen. I'm Canada.
Besides, when Canada sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Turn? How do I turn?
Home run!
Hi, Haley! You haven't missed too much. We got a raid and we chatted for a bit. So we're at culinary school. I think we're supposed to be an anime girl, and Colonel Sanders is really hot. Oh, I clicked this. Okay. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please use my handkerchief. Oh my god, and he's a gentleman. Oh! And he blew me a kiss? I got rid of the stream background for this one. I didn't feel like making one. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, he's talking to you. But how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Well, we're gonna accept his kindness. Yeah, I want extra sausage, extra gravy. I just want to put it right in my face, if you know what I mean. Stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has this natural scent on it. It smells the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Like 13 secret spices all rolled into one. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Oh gosh, I'm running out of voices. Okay, we did big guy, dumb guy, we did hot guy, I've got my natural voice, we got valley girl, we got high pitch girl. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of screenshots. They're going into a special folder. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? It's my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. And that's a really long time because classes only go for 3 days. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Oh, he's butthole flashing up. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. I don't have a great Ichiban voice. We're just going with whatever I came up with there. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. Turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts out into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. What's up, Goops? How you doing? We're just playing a dating sim today. Welcome in. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. We've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Decided to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Chicken snack! Reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I think there might be some competition for a new star student. Furry Professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. God, yeah, well, you know what? It's okay. We are at culinary school, but one of the first things you learn at culinary school, I assume, is wash your goddamn hands. So I think we're okay. See the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs, take your seats, and prepare to have your minds open to amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seat, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
Hey, Canada, there's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested.
Oh no, chat, what do we do? Do we pick between our lifelong friend Miriam, or do we go sit next to the really hot guy?
2 good options, but which will you choose? Oh, is that really? So the dog's a reference to Raising Cane's? Wonder if we're gonna come across Popeye. We have to go sit with the girl? We can't go sit with Colonel Sanders? But we need to date Colonel Sanders. We need to get his sausage gravy all over us. Ooh, chat's divided. Daddy Harland? Or our lifelong best friend? Poll time? Yeah, let's open a poll. Alright guys, there's a 1-minute poll up. See, lots of gay streamers play this game. Well, I'm not, but hey, people have asked the question. Everyone's voting for KFC Daddy. 10-3 right now. Alright, it seems people are very motivated for me to sit with Colonel Sanders. I've had people ask the question before in chat. Because I'll start making jokes and people go, well, hey, hold on a second. And I'm like, nah, I'm hetero, I'm a normie. But hey, I ain't got nothing wrong with the gays. So, I think they're cool. Alright, it looks like we're sitting next to KFC Daddy. I don't think Dork Girl can make the comeback. I'm sorry, but I have to return his handkerchief. That's why I'm doing this. You have to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. Here's he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I only have had 2 rules. Do all you can, do it the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. It's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settle into your seat, Professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz!
Yeah, a pop quiz! A quiz about me!
This is an incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for a life at culinary school. Nick, I need you as a ringer. Didn't let you vote multiple times? It should have. I turned on multi-voting. I don't know. We are a faceless anime girl, I believe, Haley. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
I literally just said the first thing at culinary school is wash your goddamn hands. And look at the question.
Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather, night vision goggles, or a slam dunk. Now, if this was a different anime, I know Yvette's all bananas for that basketball one. She tweets like 700 times a day about it. Oh, Gordon Ramsay. I'll see if I'll give it a try, and if we otherwise I'll just go back because my vocal range is very limited. A biscuits and gravy emote. Well, you guys do have this one. You can spam if you want. Gordog Ramsay. That's right! I can't do it. That was my Gordon Ramsay. I just tried. That was horrible. Hang on, I have to be British. have to be angry and British. Fuck, I can't do it. I'm like trying to like mentally tell myself to do it, and I can't make my vocal cords listen to me. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? That's about as good as it gets. Know what? That's what we're gonna stick with. He's gonna have the horrible British accent now. A spork. That's right! Know what I sound like? I sound like one of the NPCs in the original Fable game. What food is the best for a broken heart? Anything, as long as prepared with love and not too much salt. Fuck that. You ever seen how much salt a professional chef uses? It'd give you a heart attack if you knew how much salt, butter, like other stuff like that is used. People would go crazy. But that's what makes food taste good, so. That's a pro tip when you're cooking at home. Use more salt than they say usually. Use extra butter or oil or whatever. And if a recipe says 1 clove of garlic, go 3. Anything, as long as prepared with love and not too much salt. That's right! This Sprinkle's a good boy! He's a talking dog that teaches at a culinary school. He's the best boy! Ooh, sushi's awesome. That's right! Your total score is perfect! 5 out of 5! Well, be honest, did you cheat? Look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Canada! You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. I have your attention, students! I have an important announcement to make! Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. Really? Okay. Makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Maybe in Japan, restaurants are different looking. Why the fuck do you use so much pepper on everything? Well, yeah, pepper can be overpowering. For sure. Like, when you're, like, cooking something in, like, a pan. You know, you've got, like, some oil, and you got some, like, juices and stuff going. Add some extra salt. That's all I'm saying. You'll appreciate it. When you're making pasta, pre-salt your water, and I like heavily pre-salt my water, and I can really taste the difference. I'm like, this is so much better with all that salt in it. When I, compared to when I raw dog it without any salt, I'm like, oh, this just tastes like carbs. Jamie Oliver and Gordon Ramsay had a kid. There we go. They had a kid, and it's a dog. Delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Do you smell that? It must be at lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Fuck, what's nerd voice again?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, I was... It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. It's, again, I have like 7 voices, and there's 7 characters. But, hey! Shh! Lunch, lunch, lunch! She said, shh! In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Uh-huh.
It must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Wow, look at that. Fuck, man, I might have to order some fried chicken this week. Woohoo! I guess there's an 8th voice, you're right. But Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelopes you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sandals? Flub. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices, I thought it was 13, are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Look around us that every student has a pen and paper scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of these ingredients is poison. Hey, got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Aishley has prepared to follow up. She suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I saw something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. She's our rival. See her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent. She slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Girls totally sound like that. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, you don't want any. I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. Takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Why am I so bad at reading? Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of the bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Oh my god, is this what an isekai is? Alone with your taste buds, a gripping drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment. Swim towards the light. What do we do? So there was poison. Chat, decide for me. 3, swim toward the light. Is that what we're going with? By the way, I don't have delicious fried chicken, but I do have my water bottle that Nick custom made for me with Ichiban's tattoo, my stream name on it that you can't see because the light's reflecting, and Kiryu's tattoo. Alright, swim toward the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. Flavors are so intense you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach toward the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer. Closer. Oh, gosh, what's the name of that band? The DJs. So baby, hold me closer in the backseat of your Rover. Chainsmokers. Chainsmokers starts playing. Till your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no Canada. Whoa! Hold on, Donald Trump! Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's always a Canada. Fucking hold on, goddamn horses there. There's only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Game over. Game over?! Goops! Look what you did! I didn't know you could get a game over. Oh gosh. Okay, hang on. We're clicking through all this. We're just clicking through this. Okay. Yep. Okay. What are we doing now? Option 1 or option 2? Option 1 or option 2? Do we focus and meditate? Or do we focus on how much love Colonel Sanders poured into this? No, we are not doing 3 again! We just did 3 and we got a fucking game over! You guys are trolls. 2? Haley says 2. Okay. I think we're going with number 2 then. Alright. Savor the moment and everything that Colonel Sanders put into this. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful. Pure and heavenly. Am I right, ladies? What a guy. Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same thing? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You want your mouth filled all over again. Colonel Sanders smiles, ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Haha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune, establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. It's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. Hey, that's a double entendre. Know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Aw. Got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but well, I use something my great-grandmother taught. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. I sure hope that's not cum or chicken shit. That'd be bad. KFC has an airline? Are you serious? I did not know that. While you're wrapped in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared, while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. Find him outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings, think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now's the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him? I don't know. Wow, one with a big idea. Add an additional ingredient? Or be modest but thoughtful. We're not egging him, it says neg. Neg is when you're like, you know, like a girl, like, is like, thanks, but no thanks, I don't want to go out with you. And the guy's like, oh, but come on, we could be great together, you know, you're really missing out. I'm awesome, you know, you stupid fucking whore. That's like negging. We're not doing that. No, we're not playing Like a Girl, Pirate Majima, and Yakuza Hawaii. This is KFC. I know, I'm teasing. Calm down, Yvette, calm down. Be modest but thoughtful? Okay. Well, I just want to tell you that I really enjoy your food. Now you've got his attention. Good job, Haley! Flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Ken. I'm sure you'll be a big success. Well, not if Trump has anything to do with it, fucking dickhead. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff.
So we got eggplants, oranges, apples, avocados, potatoes, corn on the cob, mushrooms, onions, lots of lettuce, more oranges, more potatoes. Okay.
Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I blow it?
You're not gonna blow anything. I'm gonna blow Colonel Sanders. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature. Adorable tiny food creations. Welcome in, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself. You pounce on Colonel Sanders.
Hey, Colonel.
Oh, wait, my regular voice. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? Team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Oh, Miriam's crying! We're a shitty friend. Sure, Canada. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Oh, hello, new partner!
Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be awkward. That's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Do we go with Pop or Clank? Remember, she called Pop cute earlier. This is Mean Girls shit. John Tucker Must Die. My uncle worked on that movie. He tried to get me on set one day, but as like an extra, but we couldn't make it work. Yes, it is. That is a pressure cooker, a pressure fryer, actually. You see them in a lot of restaurants that do like fried chicken and stuff like that. Pressure fryers. Nick and I would know that because we used to work in. Well, Nick used to work in the industry, and I still work in the industry. So are we going with Pop or Clank? Pop? Yeah, I don't trust Pop to wash his hands. And not gonna lie, a pressure fryer like that, they're very expensive and very useful. We're going with Clank? Okay. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay, I already ate.
I'm not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Orp.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzz.
Is you? I hardly know you. Ha 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 ha.
Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression this is a sign of affection. Did he just like flash her? Is that what happened? Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking.
Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. Takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea?
Is that, am I missing just like tons of anime references with all this? Probably. Well, I did recognize that one guy was a JoJo. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough, fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I mean, look at the stream title. Please mash my potatoes, Colonel Sanders. Cover me in your gravy. Is there anything else that we can go with? I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Oh. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business, bitch. Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man. Hey, did someone call for me? The music changed. No, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Canada's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, armful of peeled potatoes, and he tosses them into boiling water. He turns his attention to you and your old friends. This is Yakuza music. I'm pretty sure this is one of the fight themes in Hawaii. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Canada was struggling, so I offered to give them a hand. You know how it is? These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day, you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that's positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick? It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going hard at you. Need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. Alright, do we go to the bestie or do we just keep thirsting after the boy? KFC does all sorts of weird projects like this. Like they do, their marketing department actually does some pretty like wild fun stuff. This is total Mean Girls shit, yeah. What are we doing? Come on, we got option 1 and 2, chat. If no one picks, I'm just gonna randomly click something. Yeah, the KF console. I do remember that. Actually, I want to look that up. Hang on. KFC console. Was it an Xbox or something? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think it was an Xbox. That also would like was basically an air fryer or whatever for your chicken. Option 2. All right, Miriam, I need you, girly. As soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running.
Somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them!
I think Taco Bell did the gamer chair, if I remember correctly, where it had like a thing in the side that would come out and you could keep your Taco Bell warm like in your armrest or whatever. Or maybe I'm getting the two mixed up and it was Taco Bell did the console and KFC did the gamer chair. Or maybe they both did it because they're owned by the same parent company. I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving.
Living here in the dust, vis-a-vis my shills as a chef perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you're sorely mistaken.
Miriam, your loyal friend, but Canada's my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Those darn cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. Look at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy, mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. This is so sexual. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it. But he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. For that small moment, all of the madness and pressure, this crazy world stops. Mounds? Yeah. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. You love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil and the mashed potatoes and lift the heaping sporkful up. You see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. She even has evil red eyes. And then, filled with rage without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face!
Ah! Van Van, do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there, Canada! We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena! Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. You throw one more spoonful, you'd both be better prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I has potatoes face?
Van Van rushes back over, a dish covered in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic! In just a few minutes to prepare the full meal, gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors.
You've ignored me for too long! This ends now! It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy!
The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, no!
Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose. Oh,
Something about my dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed. It may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
too late. It has been eaten. Oh, I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
He killed him! Everyone step back, don't take another bite!
You look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment and is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
Entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. Class bell rings, disrupting the moment, snapping everyone back to reality. It appeared Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money!
Ghost of student.
Hello! I just turned into a ghost over here!
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, the guy died. It's like, ah, fuck that guy, what a jerk. Colonel Sanders approaches you. Sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like for real? Oh, come on!
Follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. Doing these voices is horrible for my throat. I'm gonna need another water here real soon. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Whoa! Day one? What is this? Love is blind? Stuff we can see? Colonel Sanders? Yes, Canada. There's something I need to tell you. Hey, hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Ah, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I'd be the greatest chef the world's ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. I pick them up and I put them down. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Ugh. Hey, no, shut up. I'm the only one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? That's right, I did forget that already. You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We'll talk about me. Me. I'm the hero. What? The sport. Oh. I need a voice chat. I need an idea. Spork monster. What would a spork monster sound like? Oh. The spork monster is here to fight a hero! Woohoo! Really bad Mickey Mouse. Oh yeah, I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard, connecting with another chef on an emotional level.
Ooh, be afraid! Be very afraid of me! Because I'm a monster, see? Ooh!
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Before we can discuss syntax any further. It's a turn-based fight sequence! It is Yakuza Like a Dragon! What will you do? Attack! Decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love! There's 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Master goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy. Oh no! I think they got it in my eye. Ah, at least it's not in my hair. You take 1 damage. Attack! It worked last time, right? Cook with love. 1 damage. Spork won't forget this. Spork's really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between and mutter, "This is not happening! It's not happening!" Spork Monster's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack. Uses Utila Tensile. You take 2 damage. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive. Attack! With love! For 1 damage. Spork is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. It's going to be Pop. Feeling vulnerable, Spork prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. His cane has a chicken on it. Oh, that's great. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000. He's Nanba as well? He's got pigeon, whatever it is, pigeon raid? What is chickens? Hot pie power pinch! Does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me! The energy Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast, or do we finish him? Mortal Kombat, or are we going to show compassion? Hey, Yvette, I didn't write this game, okay? I'm not making up most of the dialogue. Seriously though, I'm going to need like a lozenge after this. Mortal Kombat? Okay. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack! You'll never survive my... Student! Student debt loan destruction! Does 10 damage. Spork is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Canada. Defeated monster left behind a special item. Appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. I know. The Book of Magic Spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. Last name to have signed it is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding a mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. Guys, what anime is this poster referencing? Because I'm pretty sure this is totally not BTS. But that definitely looks like BTS. Thought there was a health bar. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Nick's thing hasn't disappeared. That's weird. Usually that, Biddy Boss... usually fades away. Anyway, we'll take that off the screen for now. Oh, by the way, I got my logo up top. that right there. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders for some reason. Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Look at all the friends on chicken. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? At least we didn't go to light again. The light again, get a game over because of goobs. Why is stream starting soon where? What? What are you talking about, Sword? Stream starting soon? Wait, guys, I'm confused. What's going on with... Wait, what's happening? What do we... Why is your Sword Man in the background? What's Sword Man? In my background? There's Ichiban and Manjima and Kiryu. Oh, really? Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. Maybe I just totally missed it. That's weird. There was a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Probably just because he already trusts you so much. I did see the trailer for the new Digimon game. I'm curious about it because it looks a lot like Cyber Sleuth, and that was a very good Digimon game. Very fun. We ate too much. We'll just go with that. That makes sense. Meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Where you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster. She launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank.
Like him? Like?
I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's such a sweet guy. Not only that, but he's so smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. You know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in high school?
Yeah, I can believe that.
He was so popular, he was voted prom king, and he didn't even go, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in front of the homecoming parade.
What? He was at a school... Oh, he was at a school he didn't go to. He was also the convertible that... That's horrible syntax. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language. Okay, good. We're calling it out. Either way, maybe best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders, who's a hot boy.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend UCSLAL, you're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Having the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Remember that, chat. You. I'm looking at you. You're great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why do you tell me his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up.
Secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Whoa, we're getting sassy. I hope that there's Nannymon in the game. I want Nannymon and then a mega evolution of Gotsumon. She fucked an air fryer. Hey, like I'm saying, we don't kink shame. We might kink ask why, but we don't kink shame. Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. Ellipses.
This summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices! The man even gave me some to show what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. That if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Oh no, what's this gonna be? Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice he even left me at the gate when I arrived. Oh, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later when I cooked with them, a strange feeling came over me. The flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Yeah, she was doing drugs. Like, she was cooking pot brownies, right? That's what this is?
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. But we'd love to know more about new spices.
Oh, I'm not supposed to share this secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anyone.
Please! It'd mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders.
Ooh, do we lie to our friend or we tell her the truth, chat? Fucking the air fryer for cocaine. Hey, if you know anything about kitchens, you know, between front of house, back of house, how they interact. Like I said, Nick knows this. Lie? Okay. Fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do?
I am new. Wow!
Her eyes light up imagining such a thing. You figure you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. Except she's totally gonna cook with it now and kill somebody with poison. Oh, Yvette. Not so much the chefs, but, you know, the 30-year-old coke addict with covered in tattoos and a crappy beard that's working the fryer in the back or, you know, on the line. And then the 19-year-old girl who's serving for her first big girl job. That's just a very common couple in restaurants. Plus, there's always cocaine involved. Somehow, line cooks on a line cook salary know how to get their hands on cocaine all the time. I'm exaggerating a little bit here, but only like it's still pretty accurate. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's not good. She just ordered Eye of Newt from Amazon. Or you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people and you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sandals. He's arriving at school. I'm on a horse. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Run to him! What do we do, chat? Do we run to his arms? Yeah, I think it's about a 90-minute playthrough and we've been kind of slow in talking. So. Run to his arms. Ride away on the horse with him. Ooh, chat split. Stand back and admire the majestic glory. Oh, everyone wants us to run down. Sorry, Haley, you've been overruled by the power of democracy. Decided that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up on the back of his stallion, and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! However, you suddenly move surprise the horse and rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Oh no! We simped too hard for Colonel Sanders. We went way too hard on tier 3 subbing to him, and I've been kicked in the head. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In darkness, you see a vision.
Ooh, Canada! I'm here to deliver you a message!
Ah, not this guy.
It's important you remember this exactly as I say it!
You forget... Oh.
If you forget, the world could end! So you know it's serious! I've been trapped in the realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return! Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times! And that name is...
Before he can continue, you wake up. That poor student.
Ah, jeez! Why?
Find Colonel Sanders. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. Like chicken tenders. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Lean in for a kiss? Or do we talk about the horseshoes? Chat, do we go for it? Tier 3? VIP? Full simp. What do we do? Kiss? Do we kiss? Do we kiss, chat? I think chat wants us to kiss. Full simp? Okay. Oh, Haley, you keep going back and forth. What are you doing? No, full simp. Whoa, 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 you've known him for a day, are you sure? I guess you must be. You put your arm around his neck and pull him in for a kiss. But he turns his face and you awkwardly kiss his ear. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You can feel him shudder. Oh, we should have listened to Haley, she's smart. Oh, I should be listening to the girls in chat, not the dumb boy like me. Too soon, he clearly mistook his compassion for love. Your soul crawls inside of itself, and you instantly die of embarrassment. Ah, okay, we get to try again. Yeah, but Haley, you went back and forth, and I said I should. Oh, fuck, we gotta redo day 2. Okay, hang on, I'm mashing. Mash, 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 like potatoes. Okay, we gotta start listening to Haley. I think Haley knows what she's doing. Fake ingredient. Okay, do we still run to him though, chat? No, I do not watch JoJo. Do we still run to him, or do we stand back and admire the glory? I'm gonna go turn on my overhead light. I'll be back in just a few seconds. And I'm back. There's a JoJo dating sim, really? Could I play it for free, or for less than $5, and know what I'm doing without having to watch the show? Because that might be interesting. It's free? Okay. Maybe we'll have to put that in. For JoJo Simps. Okay, hang on. Is it on Steam? Zero results on Steam. Must not be on Steam then. Oh, it's on itch.io? Okay. Alright, so hang on. Do we stand back or do we still run to him? I think we still have to run in. Or we're gonna listen to Haley. Haley says 1. We did get a game over last time. Chat's divided again. Jeepers, you guys. Alright. Chat's saying that we should stand back. Sorry, Yvette, you've been overruled. His horse is a thing of beauty. Without acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse distance. Short horse dance. I can't read. I kind of wanted to see the other option here, too. Before dismounting with a flourish, he then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Like I am right now! Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. That's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Canada just gets really nervous around people they like. Wink, wink, Colonel Sanders. What? That's not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. He gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. Yeah, seriously, Miriam. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears in the school, leaving you to follow. Ah, no! We might have screwed... Well, you know what? We didn't get the game over. But he did look at us like weirdos. But we didn't die of cringe this time. We did die of cringe earlier. We did not die of cringe this time, so that's good. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. The counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over his hulking shoulder. He sees you coming. Oh there, little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Act like you're not interested, but try to get a closer look. Tell him to stop being immature. What do we do, chat? 1 or 2? Also, I'm like out of water. Ugh. Do I have any lozenges in my desk? No. I have an old phone. Some dice. A Nerf gun. That's pretty cool. Compressed air. Scissors. Sunglasses. Some plastic bags. Stray Lego. Hockey cards. A knife. Paper clips. Backup headphones. Adapter cables. Whatever you call these things. Lens paper. Huh. 50-50. Oh, you know what? Do I have a coin? All this time and I don't have a coin that I can flip for heads and tails when we do these. Hang on, I've got a coin over here. Right? Maybe not. Hang on. Where's that coin? I used to have a collector coin. Oh, there it is. Alright, well, let's just flip. No. I've got a real coin. So one side is Trevor Linden, who's a hockey player. The other side is Rod Brindamore, who's also a hockey player. Trevor Linden was my favorite player growing up, so he's going to be heads, which means 1. Tails is 2. Oh, we're picking 2. Landed on Rod Brindamore. Sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. Try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. I'm a big nerd who wants to learn at school. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? Oh, I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ain't you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. That's why our hair is purple. Finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you recognize it. It's a book! Just like the one you found after your encounter with the Spork Monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to a wall. They're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Yeah, we're playing. Yeah. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts! You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything besides run over your foot, which is very rude and inconsiderate. This is whap. How do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Oh! Protect me, Colonel Sanders! These crazed men are about to come to blows! I think it must be over me, and I'm not interested in either of them! Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan? She's got thick thighs. She is double caked up. Thick thighs save lives. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very tired. But here I am now. I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, he regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
When I pay attention to the lesson, truly you do.
On this war in 1776, at the sign of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. And you miss most of the important parts. Oh no! When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Canada!
Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, which I could really use right now, a shimmering pepper, or a dog biscuit? What do you say, chat? Tell me if we're gonna have pepper, water, or dog biscuit while I go get water. This game is murder on my voice. Pepper? Okay. A shimmering pepper. Brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching ways, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body's not prepared for the heat. Oh no! Game over, Haley! We started tripping through the universe.
My friend! Ooh!
This guy again?
I'm here to give you an important message! Ooh! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny!
Yeah, this might not be a game over. I shouldn't get mad at Haley yet.
All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you have to do is...
I think I've got something spicy stuck in my throat.
It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you must.
You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness.
Ah! Why, God, why?
Come to and find everyone is staring at you.
Oh shit! That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever! You think
to yourself, geez, I should pay attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
For anyone who can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via time competitive cook-off. Level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Stop wasting everyone's time, or do we challenge them to a cook-off, chat? Yeah, pepper might not have been the best choice, Haley, but you know what? Hey, we did it. That reminds me of that story from, what is it? The Hateful Eight, Tarantino movie. Kurt Russell, you know, they're all acting in this scene, and Kurt Russell grabs this guitar off a wall, and he's just acting. He's acting so hard, and he's so in character going through the scene and his lines, and he ends up smashing the guitar. And the guitar was like worth like $1 million or something like that, and the insurance company had to pay it out to the guy who lent it to the set. Because he, so luckily they did insure it, but he destroyed like $1 million guitar on set or something. Because he just got so into acting. Anyway, we basically did the same thing, eating the world's last hot pepper. But let's tell them that they're on. It's fight time. Bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Oh, fuck! We're even Canadian in the game! We just said A! Hell yeah, brother! Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Canada. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this.
Now, students, settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court.
Finally, some sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer.
Just then, a huge red light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." Oh, fuck. Alright, hang on. Well, it's only a point and click. I think I'm okay. I was like, oh, do I plug in a controller? No, I'm not gonna do that. This isn't a Yakuza game.
That's what I'm talking about.
Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. I wish I could do an anime voice. You know, like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. It's now my chance to shine! You know, that like weird like Crunchyroll anime voice? I can't do it. That was my best attempt at it, but I wish I could do it. Oh man, I'm just doubting myself so much, but I remember what my grandfather told me, and that's how I'm gonna become the greatest in the world! You know, all those dialogue lines? I think it's called like the Deku voice or Neku voice or something like that. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine! I'll defeat you myself! You had this chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. You're feeling like you can really impress them here again. Time to boil some water. Think fast! If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh shit. What temperature water boil at? 100°C. That's right.
That's right, but how would you have gotten into this school without knowing that? When it gets to rub my belly, let that enticing offer motivate you.
You're gonna need it to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know his recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices? 11!
That's right, you might...
Oh, hang on, this isn't the dog. That's right, you might not know all the ingredients, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. And you got some basic steps going, time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Vigilance! Oh, it's wrong, come on! Grey Wardens would agree with me.
I'm begging you, get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. I'll never be the wrong time for some dog jokes.
Next question. Classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster. Better pick it up if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Remember your time to harness energy. So where does it come from? Balls! Small town where dreams are born.
That's right.
Oh, this is your shot. One opportunity. You're not gonna miss it! Mom Spaghetti! Aroo! Shut up the noisy arena, focus on your cooking. What's the sound of success? Sizzling! Fuck! I'm no good at this.
Don't make me get the spray bottle.
Next question. Notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Canada. Thank you, Colonel Sanders. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing that he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now you can think it was Colonel Sanders on his horse. How many spoonfuls gravy? What? There was like 3 seconds on that fucking timer. Brrr. You're on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? Do we have the Mom Spaghetti sound? Oh, I was trying to add it, but I couldn't figure it out.
You know what? Showing me focus on the challenge, you're falling behind!
I forgot. Fuck it. I don't know what's going on! There's 3 seconds on this timer! I don't have time to read! Woof, woof. You're struggling to keep up. Next station, she's already begun plating. Oh no, she's plating! Toss a biscuit donut stand makes hers do. The crowd gasps. Yikes! Zer. I do love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance used in a kitchen battle, but sometimes it means sacrificing the personal touch. Word. Might not have any hands, Canada. Or you might not have any hands, but Canada does.
And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. You hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. It's immediately shove your hand in the mixer and to rescue your dough before... No! Did you not turn the mixer off? Kennedy, no! If you're not fast enough, your hand's stuck. It's immediately crushed by quickly spinning beat. There's no way you'll ever use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes it. No! What you often find is that the easy way... Or what you often find is the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing. Battle's over.
Can't be. I was so close.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. That makes me the winner by default?
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Cannero's injury.
See Sprinkles beginning to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert.
Yeah, I think we lost our hand. We're like a pirate now. We're Captain Hook. Oh, fuck, that looks good.
Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was gonna ask Canada to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, would you mind lending me your strong, steady hand?
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Damn! Inside, you find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of... Oh.
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream two ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly.
Fuck, I would eat the shit out of that, man. Captain Majima. Yvette, do you have a pirate guy with a hook hand on your bingo card? Because I just realized that I don't have that on mine. By the way, chat, go sign up for the bingo. You can win a Steam gift card or a Nintendo gift card. I should be pimping that. Also, is Dinkbot not posting messages? Dinkbot's freaking out today, it seems. Weird. Hang on, I'm gonna reboot Dinkbot. Because I don't think Dinkbot's working. Hang on. Hi, Pooper. No, I just closed Dinkbot. Dinkbot doesn't know you're here. Let's try Dinkbot again. Because Dinkbot's not auto-posting messages or doing commands. Yeah, my streams are always a mess, Haley. Come on. You know that. I might actually archive this stream. It's kind of fun. Okay. Connected, connected, connected. Okay. Try this again.
Punk ass bitch motherfucker.
Okay, I think Dinkbot's working. I hope you guys heard that. Dinkbot broke again, and I have to fix Dinkbot. We might just be done with Dinkbot.
Number 9.
Oh, it's working.
Number
See, it's
9
welcoming
large.
people back in.
Number 6 with extra dip.
So hopefully Dinkbot's working properly now.
2 number 45s.
Colonel
1
Sanders
with
seems
cheese.
intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? All these are all gonna replay.
Oh, you. Haha.
Now Pooper's in. And Yvette. There it is. Well, let's hope Dinkbot keeps working normally. As he places a sauce-covered finger to his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel, or put yourself in the middle of them. Welcome back, Haley. What do we do, chat? Do we get in the middle of this? Or do we internalize our rage? Bury it deep inside. Anyway, Pooper, what's up, man? How you doing? It's been a bit. It's actually been a bit for everybody, because I haven't been around for like 3 weeks on stream. Threesome! Yvette, I like where your head's at. Ooh, we're split now. Come on, democracy. Where we going, democracy? I like how we're turning this like 90-minute game into easily like a 2.5-hour stream. Flip a coin? Okay. Alright. Heads is rage. Tails is threesome. Ooh, almost hit myself in the head there. Landed tails again. So it's going for a threesome. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back! Oh no! This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Oh no, chat. We are very bad at dating Colonel Sanders. Ah! Game over! Haley, you're... we just need to listen to Haley. You know what? Haley's gonna be the boss from here on out. Oh gosh, do I have to redo... Oh, fuck off. Alright, we have to redo all of this. 100C. 11. Trust? Fuck! Next question. Small towns. Silence. Yep. If everyone's quiet at dinner, it's because they're eating and they love what they're eating. Oh, Colonel Sanders is cheering me on! Oh, look at him on his horse. Oh no, we thought about kissing Colonel Sanders. Whoops. Oh my gosh, what a hunk. Wedding vows. Ah, that has nothing to do with fried chicken. Okay, I don't think these answers matter. Oh, we just broke our hand again. We're Captain Hook. Alright, let's internalize our rage. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. Flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not from the devastating loss, but that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. Whoa! I'll never be a master chef. Alright, Yvette. I'll make sure I post this so you can watch the VOD later. Failure's a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. You think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, think again. It wasn't always the man you see before you enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. Okay? I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. Passionate about livestock, but even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I wonder if this is actually his backstory. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know! I see my delicate ribbon tie and well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true, but it hasn't always been that way. Man, this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, and money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As he changed his focus, You see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, honest, something that a humble man in crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that'll bring joy to the entire world, make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battlescar from the night before, you prepare for the worst.
Oh! Gorko, the Spark Monster's here to fight a hero!
Is anyone feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we battled last night.
That was Borko, my twin! Oh, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them!
You have a walkthrough? Okay. I might look at that later, but not right now. Are you stronger than Borko?
Oh, we're twins, so not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask?
Colonel Sanders smirks. He already is on the same page as you. Look at him flutter his eyes at me. What a slut. What a preening slut. So that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Canada's saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies.
I suppose we don't really need to fight. It's just that I got these pointy teeth and claws.
All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Of course I do.
Inspiration strikes, you come with a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth, and he devours it in one gulp.
Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned to me into this creature who stands here today.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Oh no, I was a chihuahua.
Oh my god. Oh, it's a Taco Bell Chihuahua! That's what this is!
I was...
We have the Raising Cane's dog and the Taco Bell Chihuahua that got turned into a spork monster.
But I was still a student at the school, until one day some mean kids with the magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
Magic spellbook?
Precisely, Borko used to have a copy. Somewhere along the way, I've lost it. If you find it, please, give it back. Or no, respect it.
I can't. Some of this white text is hard to read, and I'm also making some of this up. When we're doing voices, sometimes it's tough to read. I don't know why. I couldn't be a voice actor.
You're a powerful chef. You shouldn't rely on such dark, evil magic. Nope, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I'll be there. Ho-ho.
Sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Canada. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Oh, it's a date! Time to make out with Colonel Sanders. Stepping inside his home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Oh, it looks like you've lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. You know what it is I'm reading faster than I can speak, and that's why I'm just tripping over words. I can't wait to make out with Colonel Sanders. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. Not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. His eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy. Perhaps both. Welcome, Sword. We had to restart Dinkbot. I don't know if Dinkbot's working properly today. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation or keep it a secret? I'm gonna reveal myself to him! Decide you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Or you can talk yourself out of it. You decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. I know he never left, but Dinkbot had to... We had to restart Dinkbot. I still don't think Dinkbot's working properly today. So, everyone got their intros all over again. You could offer to make him some more, but he seems like a sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. I'm gonna change to something more comfortable. He's gonna come down in a chicken suit! Come down in a chicken suit! Now's the perfect time to do snooping! Around the room are various items you can look at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item and discover more about the Colonel. Chicken. Realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. Well, I mean, this is Colonel Sanders' cock that we just grabbed, so maybe we will get to kiss him. We might be doing things out of order, but hey, we grabbed cock first. Note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state of bird. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Really? Is that true? Crazy. This may be where he keeps the secret recipe. Think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sandals? Sandals? I keep doing it. Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? No, it cannot. No, it cannot. That's how you get salmonella. Alright. A comb. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. On further inspection, you realize the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Ooh. Did we just go Gimli and steal some of his hair? Although Gimli was gifted the hair by Galadriel. Scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? These are such guy candle scents, oh my god. I got a candle as a gift that was tobacco and leather scented. I lit it, and my place smelled like an old dirty jazz club. I was not happy after. Summer of 69. Hey, Brian Adams, Canadian. Oh, it's one of the secret No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's an urn. Take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers, business failures." Poor guy. Hey, Dinkbot's timers are working now. Tap on it. You're worried that John Cena is gonna ruin the moment of me snooping Colonel Sanders' home? One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. What? That's not what. That is not happening in this photo. Am I hallucinating? Look closely, see there's a short inscription. I wonder who Pete is. Photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. This is where he discovered his secret herbs and spices. An adorable little baby crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure there must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? One same type of person would make their own face the logo of a company they founded. Am I right? Hey! And gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Man, this is like literally my dream home. Literally. A fireplace like that, a big window looking across the lake into nature, like with a Bob Ross painting back there in real life. This is, you know, wood paneling. This is my dream home. Just gotta, like, get rich. Maybe I need to come up with 12 herbs and spices. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world? On a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I don't even know your name. Why would I avenge you? I can tell you my name. It's... can't you see in the middle of something? You open a window. A crack, and the ghost of student is swept out with the breeze. That poor guy. Alright, what's it behind the door? You open the door to his closet, find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. It's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. Give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. Ladies, they say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Excuse me. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. What? Who has the fucking kitchen on the second floor? Dude, that's a pain in the ass. Don't do that. Or to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Aww.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. The stream having issues? Really? Anyone else having stream issues? Oh, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. Oh! What do we do, chat? Is now the moment? Do we make our big move? Oh, you guys are stuck in ads? Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna open my window a tiniest crack because my stream room gets very warm, even though it's minus like 25 outside. We want a little bit. Alright, ads are back in a few seconds. Haley says pick 2. We gotta listen to Haley. I don't know what... Goobs, are you watching on mobile or desktop, or what's the issue? I'm not sure what it would be, because everything on my end, like... Looking at my outputs here, like my readings, and they all look really strong, so... Alright, we'll tell him that we're cold. That's why we need his jacket. Stay warm. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire when you come a little closer. Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, to take off the jacket and run for the door. The thought of leaving the Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel! Yes, Canada? I think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late in the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. You awake to a beautiful morning. Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that can change the rest of your life. You know what the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Some jurisdictions isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. It's ordering a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Hey, biscuits are, you do find that in breakfast, but I don't remember the last time I ever saw fried chicken. Yeah, it's a 3-day semester. It's meticulous. You taste his food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Oh. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Ladder him. We're not going to take him down a peg. That's what you do in the bedroom. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eyes and gazes out the window. With the right business partner, I know it can't fail. Business partner? Can he be talking to you? Oh, it's happening so quickly! Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. We are such an anime girl! Oh my god! Still one more day of school after all. University of Cooking School Academy for Learning awaits for no one. Get on to find something surprising. Your best friend's waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night.
I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened. It's okay, I was, Now that it turns out you're fine, I can get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam! Sure, but you'll not believe what happened. I went on a date! I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with the Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him you better keep your dials turned polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving. What? But things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? I'm not sure where we stand. I'm going to give her time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. I'm a slut. What? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what. Yeah, this game's taken way longer than I thought, but we have had to restart, and we are going slow. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. Right at school, you encounter your rivals. Now from a distance, they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Ha! Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There's that one horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle, beautiful creature?
You got some nerve, Canada? Suggest I pick on a defenseless horse.
Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it.
I know, Goobs. I know.
Oh, he's a little Ralph Wiggum, is he? Clench your fist. The injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Oh no!
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up.
I'll never give up! Colonel Sanders arrives, just as it appears things are close to boiling over. Naturally intuitive person, he senses that something's been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Canada, how's that hand? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. She doesn't even have nails, look! She's trimmed up her nails. She doesn't even have fingernails. This game's bullshit, 0 out of 10. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? Oh, what about the flavor of my delicate warm gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. Oh, that's a lot of words to say it was bland. Oh, fucking burn! Excuse me, Canada. I'm only capable of enough to speak for myself. Whoops! Maybe you could tell me more about your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine food. See you inside, Canada. Oh no! I think this is the only dating sim we're gonna play. Annoyed by the Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. Attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley. You take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Oh, what's that book? It looks like bad news. Just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in magic. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it really weren't that powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. Open a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Oh no! That's way drastic. Oh. It's way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Like tie string around your finger? That is dastard, but...
Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Got a memory erasing spell sitting in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Do we do it? I don't think we should cast the spell, chat. Because we want to make out with Colonel Sanders. And we don't want to give up all the progress we've made. All the finger-licking good progress. I want his gravy. He needs to mash my potatoes. You know? I don't think we should do it. Take your friend's advice and put the book away. We listen to Miriam. It's time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for students. There's his voice to make an announcement.
Aren't you all to know? Feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Do we give him homework? Or do we wait and see? Guys, I haven't had KFC in like at least 10, 12 years. Maybe even more. Like, you know, we might be talking like high school. But I might have had it like maybe once in college. But this game makes me want to have KFC. And I think maybe that's the entire point of this game. Answer 1. Are you sure, Haley? Are you sure? Because you said 2 and 1. We're going to listen to Haley. She's usually smart at this and gives us the right answers. I think only once she got the answer wrong. Alright, number 1. Grab some homework that you forgot to turn in. Sprinkles goes for it and gobbles the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide.
I apologize for the outburst. No, it seems cliche, but I'm not much in this world satisfied.
Oh!
I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like ungraded work. My, Canada, were you studying something with cinnamon?
I've been sitting on a lecture series, around the art of cake baking. How insightful.
This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Canada, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You say?
Before we can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room.
I told you to save it for after class! You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but we still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J&J forever!
I know it, Jeff.
Watch us form a triangle mid-air as we descend. Triangle's the strongest shape, you know. Yeah, well, it doesn't make it a great date. Take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain off a cliff for all I care.
Clank begins to shudder. Steam is poured out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, not clear where this came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. Final competition showdown challenge exam. The FCSCE. I'm still working on the title, but think you get it. Time to test. See you in the arena.
Or you can think about your upcoming competition. There's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay, baby girl?
I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa on the floor. How could he embarrass me like that in front of everyone?
Tiny Coco is a delicious treasure. And this breakup is no joke. Even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. Ah, silly boys. This game is supposed to be about 2 hours, and like I said, we've been very slow playing it. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. She brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion right off in the sunset without me?
Of course not. Well, sorta, maybe. But no, I don't know. I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whatever else we want. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person. We shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu. I'm gonna make a special soup.
Oh, I could go for soup. And I bet Professor Dog's gonna love it. When you're pep talking Miriam, you missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea about how to spend time before your exam. Head to the arena and practice the dish. Occasion of the final challenge. A test of will, courage, and a test of talent. A chance to beat the pants off Van Van and the supposed Man-Man and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Canada's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you. You're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cramped session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders! Canada, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. Looking at my station, picturing victory. Pot pies began to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were cooking something delicious. Usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry. The last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. But that it's time to put your book... You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets extra hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up about the practice dish. I want to speed this up a little bit, too. Okay, you got me. Doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. It was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. My nose is telling me something else. Oh, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with the heaping help of TLC. No scrubs? It will probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Bone of truth. Wow. God, that does look good. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. Always loved country cooking. I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown's about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you got.
Step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. Sorry, the mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll put you over the edge. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices. But he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, registered trademark, fried chicken. I love chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie, my mom makes the... Of course, like, mom has to make the best one in the world, and she absolutely does. It's so good. Lots of times for, like, Christmas or my birthday, she's like, what do you want? Like, what can I get you? I was like, Mom, make me chicken pot pies to put in the freezer, make me some shepherd's pies to put in the freezer, maybe some lasagnas as well. That's all I care about. That's all I want for Christmas, birthday, whatever gifts. Just make food for me that I put in the freezer, I pull out, I got a nice cooked meal from my mother whenever I want it. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves to prepare their food. Wow, it's serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously interjects ingredients in an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friend, Bastard Blaster!
Thank you, David. I will hydrate. Van Van flexes his pecs as he chops up a sea urchin. Hey, let's rock and ride. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray at lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Even Clank gets in on it. 5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's the singularity, as was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Oh shit, guys, it's Terminator! Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she gonna use some dark magic? You've got a book, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's evil? I don't know, what is it? Oh, that's the pause menu. Also, I think it's supposed to be a bucket of fried chicken. But it does look like popcorn. No, chat. Do we cast a spell? Do we use magic? Or do we just cook the old-fashioned way? Also, this game is taking longer than I thought. We might not play Pokemon tonight, because we're going to be pushing up on 3 hours here. I thought we would finish in, like, hour 45, and then we would do, like, an hour and a half of Pokemon. But, I'm going to need dinner real soon. Oh, Lumi! That also makes a ton of sense, too. Look at you picking up on graphic design like that. Yeah, the 2 white stripes do also signify pause. Very, very smart. Alright, we're doing things the hard way. Oh, I just saw Lumi's message. Sorry, man. Hey, we're going with Haley, though. Haley's our guide. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. With Colonel Sanders later. Heyo! Colonel Sanders sees they've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink. Oh boy! We're definitely doing it the hard way together later on. Everyone's doing their magic final battle attack cooking things, and Colonel Sanders just winked at me. That's what you missed in the last 5 minutes. I believe in you, Canada. Screenshot. Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed in you, Canada, since we were kids, because I'm your best friend forever. Even more than that, we're best friends forever.
Turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Hey girl, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking?
I need food, short cook time. I'm actually done, so I thought I'd help.
Oh, that's sweet. Miriam tossed a handful of spices directly in your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredient.
Oh, fuck! Did she just put the weed spices into my noodles? Does everyone get stoned? Doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world does she get Eye of Newt? Oh, it's Eye of Newt, not weed! Oh, goobs. That's why they have pills for. Happens to a lot of men out there. That's why they make so many boner pills. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
It is I, Steve the Spork Monster. Woohoo!
Steve? What? What happened to Gorko? And Borko? Are you here to battle me?
We Spork Monsters are many, huh? I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve. And I hate the battle, so I'd say you're doing all right. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills impress me. Mind if I hang out?
Steve, I'm in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station.
See what you're up to, crisscrossing magical items and accidentally summon me, huh?
Yeah, you guessed it. Oh, Eye of Newt magic! Witch potions! Oh no! If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
I'd love to, huh? Always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup, huh? Back in the old country.
You feel a Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I need to focus on this.
I understand. I'm sad now. It's kind of like that time in monster school I'd fallen asleep during scare class, and when I woke up...
Toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint.
Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck.
Oh, yeah, he does have the Toy Story face. Wonder what was first, Toy Story 4 or this? Having suffered a huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Do we give up? Or do we summon extra power from deep within? Remember that anger we swallowed and buried inside? Do we recall that now to make our final pasta attack? It's supposed to sound like Mickey Mouse sword. Extra power! I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. Oh my god, we're going Super Saiyan. My heart is pure and my hands are steady. Knees weak, palms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti. My taste buds have been prepared their entire lives for. Yes, Canada, you're the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You aren't interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry! My heart is pure. My hands are steady. It's better. Gosh, okay. Mom spaghetti, you get it. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You've gone Super Saiyan. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you're powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked and in the oven and can't be served. Fuck. But don't worry, dear Canada. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. You know what? That's a good message. I will read that in a second, David. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet, rolling with the punches. Steps in your station, stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you managed to make is mac and cheese. Time is almost up. You're gonna need it. For Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. Did David's sound not go off? That's weird. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting we combine forces? Okay. Dinkbot's been acting up today. Chat knows that it wasn't really working earlier, so whatever. Sorry, man. I'll make sure that it works next time, hopefully. Although, also, if you're in the Discord, go enter the bingo. Win free shit from me. If you get bingo when we're playing Pirate Majima, I'll post the updates in the Discord so you don't have to be at every stream. You can get a Steam gift card or a Nintendo gift card or like, I'll buy you a gift sub to the channel or whatever else, and so on. If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students! Time expired, the moment everyone's been waiting for. Who's now prepared to present your... You must now prepare to present your dishes! Handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, clank! From off screen, you hear... off screen. You hear a pure innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying!
Sounds like it's coming from that broom closet. Miriam,
will you mind?
Inside the closet, see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Poor guy got wedged. I don't know. I would just go, like, for the Steam thing, I would just go in, like, you can, there's a way you can gift it via, like, through Steam accounts. For Nintendo, I'm not sure how to do it. I could just go grab a gift card and then read the code and send someone the code, or buy it online and then send them the code. Or there's ways to do it. I've done it before. It's just been a while.
Pop, get down from there right now!
Let me guess. Did Van Van have something to do with this? Oh, when someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop's eliminated. See how he didn't cook nothing?
I can't feel my legs. Can I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks. Pranks? Clank! Where'd that pressure cooker roll off to?
Wait to hear a signature word beep or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Oh, sorry, I accidentally clicked out there.
That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. It's been 3 whole days. And almost 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of with you, Haley. Wow, 3 whole days.
But after days of hard work, time's come for me to eat. Ma'am, step forward. Now describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup.
Wow, that is incredibly tiny. There are those chefs that do those tiny cooking. Yeah, this game it's getting right to that edge where it's starting to take too long, but I'm still into it. But I can see why other people are starting to get a little tired.
My word, so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto Maki I spy floating in itsy bitsy bowl?
No, it's actually a Boruto Maki.
Yes, chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Chef's my father's name.
Yes, sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of them dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll have it all myself.
Yeah, I want to kiss Colonel Sanders already. In a flash, the entire meal's devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
I plus, rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed and she gives you a hug. Aw, thanks, girly.
Thank Canada for helping me believe in myself.
Then that you're up. Now describe your dish.
I made uni over smoked oat cake egg custard in an axe-hoot urchin shell topped with caviar. That would probably be actually legit delicious. Yeah, come on, I need Colonel Sanders sausage gravy. Right here. My mouth, so I can eat it. You know what I mean? Wink, wink.
You ever skewer? One type of urchin with spines from a second, different color type of urchin.
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Woof woof!
Hey, please be gentle with my cuisine. Finally, Sprinkle goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
Ouch, my tongue!
David, I will scroll back up and read your message. I promise. I want to keep this game rolling here. Professor appears to be having an allergic reaction.
I can't eat this! It keeps poking my tongue! Disqualified!
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour?
Don't discount stupidity!
This isn't the last you heard of me. Oh my god, I swear to god, there's a final boss fight that takes another 45 minutes. For forcing to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue.
He absolutely is a JoJo character.
Next student, Ashley. Time to step up. Now describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight and a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. Fuck, I would eat those. Those look so good.
I love Turkish Delight. Love Turkish Delight. Adam Joestar? I wish. That'd be a cool, to add to, like, you know, like we've got, you know, intro screen and the BRBs and all that. It'd be cool if they're, like, that'd be a cool one to add. I'm not asking for it, I'm just saying. Maybe I can find an artist and commission it.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Canada? I told you, it's a display piece.
Actually, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it. I did an extremely good job. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. Oh! She's got jokes. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to College of Eating, School for the Hungry. Suppose you could smell it if you insist, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. I think this just auto-plays.
The food cannot be eaten, can't be judged. You are disqualified!
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you!
With that, she storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time, without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me, either!
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, final cook, step up together.
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else.
Whoa,
That actually does look pretty tasty. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. Somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Oh my god!
just when I thought I'd seen everything, give me this thing and completely blew me away. In my 49 dog years alive, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. So delicious, in fact, everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gets a pass. I'm Oprah Winfrey.
Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Game over. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. Now kiss. The new menu item is so impressive, even Van Man and Ashley are drawn back in by its fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now the school year is complete, everyone's graduating, the students return for one last assignment. Get their groove on. Let me fucking kiss Colonel Sanders! Cafeteria is redecorated in order to serve as the site of the graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. I know, I want KFC now too. I honestly might... Me and some friends are getting together in a couple weeks to watch WWE Elimination Chamber. I might and we usually, like, in the group chat will be like, oh, like, you want to do pizzas or Chinese food or, like, you know, blah, blah, blah. I might honestly suggest KFC, but the urge for this food has to last 2 full weeks. I don't know if we'll get there.
Hey, DJ Dog is in his house!
Miss Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says he can't teach an old dog new tricks? Ooh, look at Ashley. Doesn't look too bad. Batman and Ashley tell everyone they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. Oh, really? They're heroes now? For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghost allowed in graduation. It's written in the bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone's together...
It's a spork monster! He's totally mellowed out. Oh, everyone! The spork monster is no more! From here out, everyone refers to my new name, Party Monster! Huh? Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone was too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, Student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in cooking. And you know, she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? Colonel Sanders with his dick out, hopefully. Oh, it's Pop. Never mind. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the red carpet, you see, perched at the top of his dirty chef's hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. Know you weren't able to complete in the exam except your diploma, but we had it mailed directly to your father. I figured the least we could do for the school's dean.
Of course. The tickets for Elimination Chamber are crazy expensive, although a friend of mine has done this, where he's flown to these events and he's bought hotel and, you know, flights and all that. And then he just hangs out outside the arena waiting for a resale ticket to get nice and cheap. And then he buys it and goes in. And then he does like little mini solo vacations that way. Which is kind of the same way that I do a lot of like my solo vacations where I do like solo sports trips. Yeah, Pooper, enter the bingo if you want. Please do. And if you need bingo cards, I've got extras made up. So if people find too much hassle on the website, I can do it. Yeah, they're doing crazy good business. Like, everyone wants to go to their events right now. They're, like, selling out, like, every arena they go to. So the tickets everywhere are just getting crazy expensive, man. Oh, now I get it.
And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such.
Music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who's arrived late, fashionably so. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's doing the talking thing. I am Clank. I am not of this earth, but actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What?
I actually feel like I knew it this whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. Bitch! I've just begun to learn how I really am. It isn't time for me to devote my life to figure out how you are, Clank.
You're blown away by her maturity. It's pretty clear she's managed to surpass you in that regard. I mean, even concert tickets. Jeepers, Haley. There was some shows that I wanted to go through that came through town lately. And it was like, the worst ticket in the house was still like $200 for some of these arena shows that I wanted. Like, geez, man. Like, I remember going to concerts at arenas for like 45 bucks. Just can't do that anymore. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. Portal opens and Clank disappears. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. It's like the first day you met him, he's come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. I wonder if this is an ad, chat. Do you think this is an ad? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Canada, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance, wink wink. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. Spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. Truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. Once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Canada. How sweet. We'll work together and play together, wink wink. He stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think it's something I need to do by myself. Who will help you run your restaurants? I don't need any help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn his respect as a chef? Oh no! Do you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Oh, my dear Canada, surely you'll find your place eventually. Along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end! Is that it? Really? Where's my cutscene where we fucking kiss? Wow. He did not cover me in his sausage gravy. Yeah, I think I got a bad ending, chat. I am not replaying the game though. If anything, go to YouTube. I might go to YouTube in some spare time here. Well, for a free game, it's hard to complain. And it wasn't too bad. It took us about 2.5 hours. Oh no, I still have more meme games we can play. Like, I have Game Time Glizzies, which isn't really a meme game. It's just like a small game. But I mean, Thank Goodness You're Here was a lot of fun. I remember there was that point, like, 45 minutes in where I was like, and then all of a sudden I was like, no, I love this game. This game's great. And 420 Blaze It was fun for, like, an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then it just became kind of daunting. But yeah, no more of this one. Okay, David, sure, if you want to repost. I was going to scroll up, but reposting works too.